well, allow her to just kind of go forward, guarantee she gets the reset on her jumps, and, you know, could even kind of be used as an engage tool with her rocket jump. The bio champion in the LCK, above Tristana. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And it's surprising also, okay, Zeus has to flash.
Nice flash, but I don't know if it saves him here. He gets onto the turret, and Rumble just going to burn him to a crisp. Not the first time we've seen that either. The damage at this level is just so high.
Right, of course, but it is very frustrating, the situation here for Zeus, who will lose a significant amount of farm. He's already down 15 CS.
Zeka, awkward spot. He has to go aggressive here on a Faker who should be backing away. He jumps away at the exact right moment, and Zeka will be punished by Owner, who does take him down, and at least is able to trade a kill back for T1.
Yeah, nothing personal, kid.
Rumble is having a good time.
He really is. That's just going to be the tempo equalizer. And he said, you may have equalized the lane.
Push them away. As Keria continues to pressure into Viper. That's another extendo beam, but have they pressured too far? Delight really wants to punish this. Has the flash. Maybe waiting for his cooldowns to come up here as he continues. Nope, just going to go straight into that one, but maybe a bit too far as tons of damage coming out for Guma and Keria and Delight. Oh, he's going to get flashed on Guma. Going to take him down in the extended trade. Push it back.
There's no equalizer yet either.
He can get it back here if he reads this. I mean, Peanut, though, he should be able to stop this, though. As now he's going to get in there, and they're just going to dive without a wave. They don't need a wave. They're Rumble and Poppy. So they're just going to dive the turret.
Stick out like a sore thumb in terms of the pressure there topside, and that's why I gave the edge to Hanwha. It's their 500 gold lead right now as Hanwha go in.
Yeah, Owner, he is going to get one grub, but he is also going to get a gray screen as the entire team of Hanwha Life Esports comes in and annihilates him. And the rest of T1 are like, well,
we're not going to. Fast rotation from Hanwha. As Zeka will lose half his health bar, but we're doing it again.
Guess who's dead again?
Guess who has equalizer this time?
Yeah, Zeus doesn't have Meganar either. I mean, he might barely get it. No, not going to happen. And it's just clinical here from Hanwha Life Esports. This is Peanut's bread and butter for Faker's TP. He was probably going to TP in there anyway. But still, a little bonus. But now the TP comes in, and guess who? It is going to be Zeka looking to fight this one. But now Peanut goes too deep. They go in way too early as a kill already going to go over to the Zeri. Guma looking for more, but now the Hex Gate's coming in, and Zeka doing a bit of damage. Also, the Ezreal and its chase potential. They will make sure they absolutely 100% confirm that kill onto Peanut and that they can continue with the fight. Now, Faker is going to get this bottom lane turret as the Rift Herald is going over to Hanwha Life Esports.
Oh, but it's just short-lived, honestly, and now Peanut's just blocking any sort of defense here of the turret.
This is just Peanut. He just rules the Rift right now, and Guma's dead. So the battle of the carry is going to go easily over to Doran. Once again, alley-ooped by Peanut, just on a different part of the map. And Hanwha Life Esports, they're just doing a great job. Yes, Faker is going to get this top turret, but look at the rest of the map. They're just pressuring everything, and they're going to get a Hextech Drake. Yeah, as they begin to really roll their lead ahead.
Exactly. Faker will get that turret, but they got the mid turret, and they got the dragon, and they got the kill onto Guma. Demise.
Yeah, one of the few times the Hextech Gate works against you, as now Faker, look at the damage, but we do have Owner here looking to try to punish as they might just leave Delight. The collapse from T1 is pretty huge. Delight is going to flash over the wall just to be matched by a hop from Faker, so that doesn't really work out for him. As now Doran, he's still up here. This is a massive shutdown if they do get it, and take a look at this. He's just going to be handed over to Faker eventually.
This is, by the way, a T1 Baron call.
Yeah, they're going to do it.
And now Hanwha Life struggling to respond.
Viper's begging them to pull off the Baron, but they're not. They're not yet. The damage is still going into the Baron, and the amount of Baron damage that they have is also huge. But now Delight is here, and Faker is out of the fight, and now the Baron is leashed for Hanwha Life Esports as they want to stick around. T1 don't want to let it go to waste. Owner over the top, and the spike goes to Peanut anyway, as now the fight will commence. Faker in a lot of trouble. He flashes the wall. Keria in a rough spot. Baguma with a little Zeri moment, pushing forward, looking for the kills, and Hanwha Life Esports are isolated. They get the Baron, but they will not get the fight as T1 take them down.
Absolutely worth for T1, and that call to go topside there and to set up the kills, they start the Baron, and yes, the Baron is taken by Hanwha.
Here we go. Oh, yep, there it is, right over the wall. Owner sets it up again, and Doran gets isolated and gets taken down.
They're getting even more. But more impressive to anything than anything here for me is just T1 knowing they can make this play right before Baron spawns at the top side.
Yeah, I think they had a ward to see it happen, and then they just set it up beautifully. And now Delight in a bit of an issue, but Faker as well going to be isolated, taken down by the ult of Peanut, and a little bit of help from Viper. And they do take him out of the fight. We have in domestic leagues, especially against T1. He just really wants to win this game all the time. And that is going to be the second Hextech Drake. They're going to have to trade their top inner here as T1 do group for that.
Yeah, it's only one grub on this Tristana, but it is going to still be enough to take down this turret. Have a Lulu, but from behind, it's just so hard to actually punish these pushes here for Hanwha Life.
Yeah.
Baker's going to try to cross map here a little bit. We'll grab the... Yeah, now they just know T1 don't have any engage. They have the vision here with the Scuttle Crab as well. Viper going to peel off. They can rush over here, try to deny. Peanut and Delight are here. T1, nice try, but it's checkmate, is basically what Hanwha are saying.
You can do anything.
Yeah, and now this is the call for Hanwha Life to control this choke. Baker's half health, great true shot there. Doran?
They're gonna find Doran. I mean, there's a lot of damage, and Oner gives him the thumbs up, says thank you very much, my guy. You're giving us a chance to come back in this game.
Yeah, that's a huge catch onto the Rumble. T1 up a man now. Teleport comes through from Faker. He was half health, but he can just come back here in full and push this wave. And now teleport topside coming through here from Zeus. So they're going to get control over the Baron area.
Bit of damage coming out from Faker. He's going to blast him away. And now the Zeri finds her moment. Guma just going to flash in, takes down Zeka, who had flash, but died just way too quickly. Viper gets away.
Doran is dead, and this game is back in their hands now. They've got full control. Zeri gets a kill there as they push forward onto
insane. And Zeus just split pushing in mid as well. Gonna get some damage to that inhibitor turret.
I think we have to have a small conversation about this Morel Namicon and Doran's inventory as well. It could be Azonius instead. I think would have offered him a lot of safe
stats, and it's absolutely true. So T1, they do their job, like I was saying before, right? You take control with the Baron buff, you take the Drake away, and like you said, we're probably going to 7. This has been an excellent back and forth game of chess so far. Zeka should be able to take this down.
Yeah, Zeka, level 18, we mentioned it earlier. He's super strong right now. We'll just take this turret off the map. The deciding factor here.
And Oner, he doesn't have his ult, so he's just got to go in there, and there it is! The Keeper's Verdict, he is gone. Oner is not in the fight, and Hanwha Esports get the Baron. Now we gotta worry about the Hextech Soul.
Warmogs be damned! The Dragon, but T1 do have Prio. Meganar already activated here for Zeus. It's probably going to be the game-deciding fight.
It absolutely should be. Let's see who does get it. The burst onto this Soul is huge as it goes to the Poppy. Peanut gets in, and he steals it away, and now you have this Ezreal, who was owning the game, now has Hextech Soul in this.
It is just so hard to play this one out as T1 with no engage. Good luck.
Good luck as the damage coming in once again, and Viper can do whatever he wants. And they're just looking for it. Oh, there it is. Peanut finds the flank as well as Carrier is going to be assassinated from miles away. And now they will break down the front door of T1. Hanwha Esports, they take everything on the map, and they will in fact take this game number 1. Unless Guma going 1v5. He's got a BT, but oh, it's not enough. Nice try, but Hanwha Esports will in fact win game 1.
There's your Morel Namicon value. Down goes Guma, and down will go T1. Great game by both squads. The tenacity of T1. A tale as old as this roster, and they've got the Renekton on the top side that is countered by this Quinn, but it is a matchup that if you
make gonna fight over it, but I don't think in that situation they were ever actually intending on committing to a fight. And Doran just stayed top the entire time. So Mountain Drake goes over to Hanwha.
Guma is just making quick work of this turret, and it's an Azir who's getting pushed in. Guma even going to drop the ace in the hole here as they want to contest Dragon.
Faker taking a bunch of damage, but Viper trying his best to layer that in. The double knockup comes in from Delight, and Carrier going to be sniped down by Viper again, and a massive sweep going to get both flashes out of Faker and Guma. And now Viper, he's still on the chase.
Off of Guma, really great play from Oner in that situation. Despite the last Dragon, and that should be the entire turret going over here, not the
on bush. And well, it's gonna be taken, but Peanut in a little bit of trouble here as he is CC'd basically for 8,000 years, and eventually he will die. Carrier stealing the kill away, and Oner just puts
it
on
the minimap and where the rest of his team is. He's like, I'm gonna steal it.
까비.
And he does.
나 빠져볼게.
Wait, I think he didn't.
Wait,
근데
did
나
he
이거
not?
그거 끝나가지고.
Oh no, he did
죽겠다.
not. Look at his smite.
나 죽을게.
Well,
근데 이거
Can help burst down these dragons. Quinn is great at that. As T1 desperate for an engage here. TP.
okay, then TP going to be utilized. Peanut, we're zooming in on the steadfast presence, and there goes the brawl, but Owner still nearby. It comes down to a smite fight, and Peanut wins it again. It's just a single Chemtech Drake, but now with Chemtech Soul on the board, could potentially pick that up next time.
And just kind of hope for success. Peanut denies them again. And now it's Soul Point.
Ooh, Doran just went out of Valor here. He's going to be in some trouble. I thought he was just going to move up and get vision, but that is not the case. Now he is 1v2, and this Renekton, given enough time with the help of Sejuani, will absolutely deal with the Quinn. So Zay is going to pick up that kill and get even further ahead. Clean, even fight here. And let's see how it does go.
Doran on the flank.
Yeah, Doran is on the flank. Peanut, he's got his Keeper's Verdict, and there it is. Owner desperately trying to dodge it, but now you just don't have Smite, so it's easy. And now they get the engage on Azeus. As do they have the CC to lock him down, though? This Renekton kind of going crazy, but not for long. As he was alone, the rest of the team did not want to follow up on that without Owner, and it's just Chemtech Soul to HLE Esports.
And they just avoid the fight entirely. That Mega Honey Fruit is so massive because T1 use a lot to push Viper down to half health. Okaria blocks the returning damage, and its Faker just goes in. This game is going to get a little bit bizarre, potentially.
Yeah, I do wonder about this Poppy, by the way, because think about Poppy passive. The fact that there's basically no AP on the side of T1 outside of Sejuani. Yeah, and Braum, I guess. And he is building full AD, or rather armor, and he's so far ahead. As we got a 1v1 here, Faker going in on a door, and he wants to punish him. The big one is going to miss, but he's got more rockets where that came from. He's looking to build up one more. Can he get it? The Wolves are going to block a little bit here as now a Valkyrie comes in, and it's not enough. But we do have the snipe from Guma downtown to take down Doran.
There you go. Get it done in the end. Faker chases him down, maintains vision. Doran plays it really well, gets the heal with the fleet footwork. He's trying to get his way out. He knows the Guma has ult, but won't be able to stop that one. So that's a big pick here as they're going to go for mid-turret.
Oh, that's Keeper's Verdict. Missed this time. Peanut finds himself in an awkward spot again, but he's basically unkillable. And the rest of the team, though, Delight might be in a bit of an issue. The Divide comes in, but Delight is going to go down, and now Zeka baited into the fight, trying to dash away. And he looks like he barely will, as one missile is going to miss, and Peanut is still on the run. And he is going to be the one that pays for it. T1 going to be looking at Baron now.
Yeah, there's the Baron call right afterwards, and T1, they end up punishing their...
You know, flew away, flashed, you know, anything else, but hey, he's going to be the one that ends
push
up...
them back towards the base. They couldn't actually contest the turret. The angle he had there would have given you a turret at least. That's really big. That's really important because T1 have that mid turret. You don't for this Elder.
But I think Doran's dead again. He doesn't have vaults, and, well, looks like Zeus is going to respect it and maybe even just give the kill over to Faker. Excellently done, as Faker didn't necessarily need...
Peanut, one of their best chances of maybe getting a miracle on this Elder, is also now on cooldown for the moment. And as there's pushing.
Nice try from Owner, but that is an Ezreal. And Viper's just going to dash into that one. I would like to see him flash this one, if it does come down to it. Delight, very nice angle. He's going to look for Faker, but he totally whiffs. That's not going to be the angle you're looking for. As now Viper going to throw that in once again. The Keeper's Verdict does get a couple, but not the two he was looking for. TP's coming in. As the Elder is getting so low. Might come down to the flip. Peanut wants to fight him, but T1 not going to let them come in, but Owner gets so low. And Zeus is frontlining, and they get the Elder. T1 should take this down. They absolutely wipe them, and they will take down the Elder.
T1 so patient this time. Yes, they get knocked away by the Keeper's Verdict. This one, no error from T1. And it looks very likely this is just going to be the end of the game here. 20 seconds on Viper, 25 on Zeka. T1 gonna bring us to 3.
That they will. Another very close game. I don't think we're gonna be seeing Quinn again, that's for sure. The way that T1 were able to handle it this time around. As the Nexus will fall and T1 tie it up.
As this draft got a little bit weird here at the end, but
it
now
always seems to as the games come along.
You have so many ways to control better mixed profile. Zeka is 3 of the 4 wins in this matchup.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Owner took those first couple of games personally. And he is going very deep to try to trade up against Peanut. And I think in the 1v1, maybe he would have won eventually, but in the 3v1, he will not win. And that is going to be first blood over to Hanwha Esports, just like that. Hanwha Esports. Owner has been bullied quite a lot in this game, but he's been able to catch up. He's level 6. He's all right, but now the flash is going to come in. Maybe I immediately curse him, and yeah, the ult comes in from both of them. And Owner, once again, will be bullied in his own jungle.
Peanut just such a good game sense here. Comes in.
He was probably thinking it.
Yeah.
I don't think he said it, but it's fine.
It's weird G-Sun didn't mention it, but, you know.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's not a hugely, it's just 1,000 gold here.
So, trying to collapse on Azeus here, but he is Kennen, and he's going to throw that up, and Doran already a ton of damage done to him as everybody's in here, but now the follow-up comes in from T1. Excellent ult from Zeka, just to try to disengage. And, I think it was the Zeri, right? Game 1?
Yes. Yeah. Now maybe, but it's a Kennen, so I don't know if it should be happening. They're TPing. They really want it to happen on the
It's 4 of them. It should be enough, and they're even able to link a couple of stuns in, but now the Keeper's verdict, they're still not going to be able to save Zeus, but can they trade a kill back? I think they can, as Zeka is going to go down. Delight should be okay, and now the re-engage here is going to get the flash out of Owner as Peanut wants to continue to go in there. There's the Tempered Fate. And a Counter-Strike. Owner just in a lot of trouble here as Keria can't peel forever. And the Poppy actually just not dying, taking pretty much forever as we got a pillow fight in the top lane. And Keria, will they be able to kill him? The answer is no.
Here comes Faker. He got the turret. Now he's TPing in.
All right, now it's not a pillow fight. It's a gunfight as here comes Faker. He is assassinating people, and they just went way too deep for this. It's 3 kills to T1 in the trade.
I mean, it's not even close to a fair trade. I think he's just going to be a Counter-Strike bot, actually.
Oh.
I don't know if he's ever going to do... I don't know if he's ever really going to get to side lane this game, unless some...
Yeah, it doesn't look like Hanwha Esports want to do that, but T1 are going to take over control of Banana Brush as now Engage comes in, but that is a Jax as an ult sails wide. They're looking for the isolation on Azeka. He gets incredibly low, but also pushed over the wall. He does have TP, but I don't think he's getting out and back. Maybe with the Tempered Fate, though.
Yeah, gotta buy some time.
Oh, here's the engage from Keria, and they get the full-on wombo combo onto that front line as Doran also gonna get pretty low. Here comes the TP from Zeka. They're still trying to fight this as Hanwha Esports, but I don't know. Peanut trying to get close to this one, and the smite is not going to work, and he's going to go down. T1. Now they've got a Kaisa on top of Zeka. Down he will go. That's a double kill for Guma, and they sprint towards the Baron.
Yeah, team out. What was the side lane value in this game? About 2 autos. And then, you know, the exhaust for Delight isn't up. It's just coming up. He uses the Tempered Fate to actually buy time for Zeka to run anyways. Charmed, and then stunned by the cannon. And then the attempted steal here from Peanut. He's had a few good ones today, but unfortunately just a bridge too far in this situation. Now T1, I mean, poised to take this 3rd game. They have so much control.
Engage here on Aguma. He's able to cleanse out of that one, but T1, we're pushed up pretty far here with the Baron buff, as now Peanut in a little bit of trouble as the Tempered Fate. We'll see if it works out. Zeka just going to be flashed away from as Keria gets in for the peel. And here we go, slicing Maelstrom once again, but this time the exhaust comes in, and Peanut's still going to go down, traded for the cannon. As this is a wild fight now. Jone, Zeka, he finds the angle, he takes down the Rakan, Faker to follow, and they're gonna stop the push immediately. T1 not respecting the engage from Hanwha Esports this time around.
Yeah, and the Tempered Fate actually really messes up T1's plan, and then Keria, I think, panicking, ults to try to defend during the interim, and then the ult comes through from Kennen, but the exhaust, as you mentioned, is there this time for Delight. He shuts down the Kennen, and then it's just kind of a front-to-back from there. Doran is always threatening on the flank there with Counter-Strike. Inner attempt. So let's see how this fight's going to break out. Doran has TP, but is kind of cut off. Might actually have to look for a flank to get into this pit.
Peanut is he's been slowed quite a lot, not taking too much damage. Oh, they find Zeus on the flank here as he throws out the Maelstrom, but he's in a lot of trouble, has to flash the wall. And now the combo over the top, Hanwha Esports. They turn on the Peanut though, he's getting pretty low, has to flash away. In goes Doran looking for something more. Guma also has to flash the Tempered Fate. And Doran is not going to overcommit to this one.
And you have so much safety as Kennen, you think you can pull that off, but Hanwha just call the bluff and push on him super fast there. Not much counterplay And this is looking great for HLE.
Yeah, we have a TP coming in here, but that Drake is gone. And so the TP is gone as well. Not able to fight over that one, and Hanwha Esports are clawing their way back into this game.
And I like that as well as the Dragon and Faker's TP. The cherry on top for Hanwha Life, that being expended for no gain.
Delight about to face check a little bit here. Flash on in as even the support item not going to help him out there at all. We do have Baron in 13 seconds as well, so a chance now for T1 to wrestle back control of this game. And certainly they will look to pressure this objective.
Use Viper's poke. They may just go straight into this.
Might
don't
just
recommend.
be a straight up flip as well as the ult is going to be sent in. Keria trying to peel, but that's not really going to work as Yone Zeka gets in again, gets the blow, but they will not get the Baron as the verdict gets used on a Peanut.
They already used it. T1 get out with those empowered recalls, and now they're back in control of the game.
Yep, they absolutely are. And Keria, ooh, that's half his health gone. Not going to be enjoying that all too much.
Here, waiting to punish a mistake from T1. Level 16 for Zeus. This is a very, very knife's edge fight we're setting up here in neutral.
Now let's see, I mean, Peanut a little bit caught up, and now it's actually Zeka on the left. Also, Peanut getting pretty low. Doran waving around his stick, but it's not going to be able to do enough. The counter-strike doesn't even go off, and the Temper Fate not going to help him either. Keria with the knock-up here. Excellent timing. That's going to be the end of 3 members of Hanwha Esports, you would imagine, but Doran will flash, but it does mean that T1 get Infernal Soul.
Infernal Soul going to go the way of T1. Lot of fight over Prio there, but it's engaged from Keria. The setup was really clean, and Peanut just way too far forward there is chunked down, and Viper's not able to offer back the same damage. And now, speaking of damage, with this Infernal Soul, this turret's not long for this world. TP coming through.
Oh man,
Zeka?
they're still trying to make something happen here. Viper and Zeka, they're just on something today. You expected out of Zeka on the Yone, but as you mentioned, Viper's just in Ezreal mode.
Well, unfortunately, they get nothing, and that means a free push here bottom side. No flash for Dorman. He couldn't flash for the counter-strike, so the rebind of the soul, and the Tempered Fate works against Doran. Unfortunately, nothing he could do there. Now, there's that Tempered Fate.
Yeah, speaking of which, but that is a Poppy, as now Faker going to hop in. He's going to flash this time, as he will not do that again. But the stun comes in, and a bit of damage now, and the lineup from Zeka, and the follow-up from Doran. It is huge here for the side of Hanwha Esports. T1 in a lot of trouble. The flashes come in. Zeus will go down, and Hanwha Esports pick off 3, and they're looking for more. The magical journey on in. They get Keria, and Guma as well being chased down here. And they're looking at, okay, are they actually going to do this? Here comes Viper. Oh, man. Getting pretty frisky with it, but not going to commit, and now the push commences.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the flash going and he's got the blast going, but he's not able to get Guma there. But even still, just a Kaisa for the defense.
Some low health bars, or rather, long death timers here.
I mean, I think they just push for this one.
It might just end.
I think so.
This might just be the end of the game. Infernal Soul be damned. Guma desperate. He needs to buy time, but he's nowhere near the wave, and the Tempered Fate is going to get a lot of people here, and they're even going to kill him. Hanwha Esports, they win one team fight, one pick onto Faker, and that is it. They will win the series.
Delight.